Hey everyone, Towelliee here. What's going on? Now, we're going to talk about something today. I've been meaning to do these videos for a long time now. We're going to talk about gaming as a career, whether it be YouTube, live streaming, broadcasting, live events, everything. Now, the main question that everyone asks me all the time is, Towelliee, how can I do what you do? How can I make, a living off of gaming and maintain it? I mean, there's some people out there who they're 1 year wonders, 2 year wonders, they're 5 month wonders, 3 month wonders, and then you never see them again. And I mean, in terms of the public eye, I've been out there myself about 2 years. For monetary purposes, I've been out there for about almost a year now. So, I mean, even my own career is still to be determined in the future. Now, here's some of the things that I ask myself before I even thought about making gaming a career. And these are things that you should ask yourselves too. Number one, do I have the personality? Do you have the voice? Do you have the personality? Do you have that, are you that friend at the bar that's just having a drink? Some guy can come up to you, some girl can come up to you, and they'll just ask you whatever the hell you want, and you just start a conversation, and it's all good, Are you that homeboy from down the block? Are you that cool-ass neighbor you can just chill with and have a little barbecue with? Is that you? Will people like what you have to say? Will they like how you sound? Ask yourself that. Then next question is, are you good at what you do in gaming? For instance, I'm a tank. I've been tanking for 7 years. Main question is, am I good at it? I like to think I am. I'm not even, the best. There's really no way to determine who the best is, from a PvE standpoint. When it comes to like MMOs and World of Warcraft and Star Wars and other games like that. But I like to think I kind of know what I'm doing when it comes to tanking. And that's what I do. People know me as Towelliee the Tank, the Protection Paladin PvP, Protection Paladin PvE. Whether it be, even though it's not top 5, top 10, top 20, or even top 50 guilds, I still go out there and I still represent. Ask yourself, are you good at what you do? And can you improve upon it? People love to see progression. People love to see you go from like nothing to something. People love to see you, going from wiping to 2 weeks in a row on bosses to just totally demolishing them the next week. People love that shit. And these are the most important questions coming up. Do you have the time to dedicate yourself to this? Do you have that extra time to dedicate yourself to gaming? I was working as a software QA engineer in New Jersey for about 8-9 years. And I've been working in that industry for 8-9 years. It wasn't until 2009, around there, 2010, August, I believe, around there, maybe 09 August, I'm thinking, that I was laid off. And, as I was, on unemployment, thank God I was living in New Jersey because God knows they give you a shit ton for unemployment. I said to myself, what's next? Yeah, I can get a job anywhere doing, QA work for mobile devices and certain companies, Major League Baseball, places in New York City, other software pharmaceutical companies, whatever, right? And then, as I was unemployed, I was just making videos. I mean, I was only unemployed for about maybe like 9 months, a little bit more, before I started doing like freelance work, side jobs for companies, little small contracts and shit like that. And I started making videos on YouTube, like, Wrath of the Lich King content, And I just started live streaming in front of like 5 people, 2 people just saw me live streaming. I was just talking to like these 3 people, And after that, I started making videos on YouTube on my personal channel, Console Crusader, because I was a big console gamer. And TGN came to me, offered me, I guess, a position as a director. And, from there, I did what I had to do. And I said to myself, well, you know what? People always like me. They always like to talk to me. They always like to hang out with me. Maybe I can do this for a living. Maybe I could do what Swifty and Athene and Hobbs do. Tank Spot, Cider Helm, those guys. Maybe I could do what they do. I tank too. I can make videos. I can, whore myself out. So that's that question you have to ask yourself. Do you have the time to dedicate to this? I mean, I had to take money out of my savings. I had to take, extra money out. I had to use, secret little credit cards that I've had in the freezer underwater for years to use just to keep myself afloat, pay my bills, pay my rent, minimum. Stock up on those ramen noodles and cheap meats and shit, cheap cheeses, government cheese, and make it happen. Now, after you decide that you want to do this and that you have the time to dedicate to yourself, it's not easy, folks. It's not an easy industry. It's very hard. It's harsh. There's a lot of backlash. There's a lot of people who will hate you. A lot of people that will like you. Hopefully you get more like than hate. And you don't want to, take your personality too far over the edge. You just want to be you. Be yourself. So 3 questions so far, right? Do you have the personality? Are you good at what you do? And do you have the time to dedicate to this? Now, after you figure that out, you sat down, you talk to yourself, you write on your little notepad, WordPad, whatever, that you figured out that you want to do this. Now you start to build. You have to lay down a foundation for yourself. You have to start somewhere. Live streaming, for instance. You can't just start a live stream without nobody knowing you and expect to be the shit. I mean, if you do something spectacular or miraculous, word of mouth will spread out. But it just won't be the same as if you build it properly. Now, if you look in front of me here, I have 4 simple websites up. Now, we can do this together as a community. So this is basically my part 1. So we're going to start with a foundation. You want to get yourself known. You want yourself out there, right? So now we need to build. Number 1, get yourself a YouTube account. Whatever handle you have in-game, keep it consistent. All right? Me, I couldn't do that. All right? Some websites I couldn't get Towelliee. Like Twitter, Towellee's taken by some freaking, white gangster kid and shit with the hat sideways. I don't fucking know. It's not me, though. It's some other guy. Sorry, I have the sniffles. But get yourself a YouTube. Make sure you're YouTube. Get yourself a Twitter. Get yourself a Facebook. And join Google+. I'm not even in Google+ that hardcore, but I'm going to be in the future. You want to make sure that you have these available so people can find you. All right? People need to know where they can talk to you, where they can ask you questions, where they can retweet that you're live streaming, where they can retweet that a video of yours just came out. Okay? Get yourself a YouTube. Keep your name consistent on all of these platforms. Now, you're going to need equipment. You're going to need software, correct? Right. If you want to record your videos, it's up to you what you want to get. You have options out there. There's Fraps, right? We have Fraps. Let's see. Where's my Fraps? There's my Fraps. Get yourself a copy of Fraps or anything that you think that you can record with. Like I said, I've been using Fraps for the past, 5-6 years now. So I don't use anything else. If you guys have other programs that are good, by all means, go for it. You have your Fraps. I like to use Audacity. That's what I'm using right now to record my vocals. I like Audacity. It's free. It's awesome. I love it. I attach it to all my videos. Once you have this and this, now you need editing software, correct? You want to record those videos. You want to edit them. I use Vegas Pro 10.0, 64-bit. That's what I use. I use Vegas Pro. And Vegas Pro is a program. There's other videos out there to show you how to use Vegas Pro. I have a few of them myself on TGN if you guys are ever interested. So this is step 1. This is video number 1 on what you want to do. This is laying out your foundation. Creation. It's like the motherfucking Genesis, You start from day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. On the first day, we laid out a bunch of fucking websites with social networking on it, all right? So once again, if you can get your hands on these programs, do it. Don't care about how you get your hands on these programs. Don't care about how much they cost. Just get them. Just get them. Don't worry about how you get them. Just get them. And that's it. So let's do it together. Create your YouTube, create your Twitter, create your Facebook, get a Google Plus account, get all these networking accounts, these social networking accounts ready to go. Start recording some footage. Start uploading. On video 2, we're going to talk about, once you've already uploaded your video, how do you handle your descriptions, your tags, your title, how to make your shit seem more appealing. How do you actually network yourself once you build your names in the social networking business? Once you already have twitter.com/yo, I'm a pro motherfucker 82951. Where will they find that man? How will they talk to him? How will you get yourself out there? Video 2 will be called Whoring Yourself Out. Peace.